Most free AI video generators aren't actually free. They watermark exports, lock downloads, or give you one generation before asking for your credit card. That slows productivity and kills momentum. And in 2026, experimenting with video shouldn't feel restrictive. What if I told you that AI video tools operating at the same level as Sora and Runway are available free, without watermarks, if you know how to use them properly? That's exactly what this video covers. Today on AIChief, I'm breaking down 3 standout AI video tools shaping 2026. First, Vheer for cinematic image-to-video motion. Then Grok for realism and physics. And finally, Meta AI for natural character movement. This isn't just a review. By the end of this video, you won't just know which tools to try. You'll know how to combine them into a zero-cost production setup that actually works. Let's get into it. If you're new here, this channel focuses on practical AI tools, real workflows, and keeping the barrier to entry as low as possible. And if you want fresh prompts and step-by-step breakdowns every week, join the free AIChief newsletter. Link in the description. Here's the current reality of AI video. Big companies are competing aggressively. To stay relevant, they're offering powerful capabilities for free. Often with usage limits most people do not know how to work around efficiently. That competition creates opportunity. This video is structured to help you take advantage of it the smart way. We'll move through 3 clear parts. First, hands-on walkthroughs of Vheer, Grok, and Meta AI, including how to prompt each one for cinematic results. Second, how to use each tool intentionally so nothing is wasted and free access goes further. And finally, how everything fits together into a flexible workflow you can reuse for real projects. All right, get your laptops ready. We are starting with the first tool, a powerhouse that has quietly taken over the image-to-video space. Let's kick things off with Vheer. If you haven't used Vheer yet, you are missing out on arguably the best motion control in the game right now. While other generators struggle to keep a character's face consistent, Vheer locks it in. Step 1. Head over to Vheer. The interface is deceptively simple. You'll see 2 main options, text-to-video and image-to-video. Here is a pro tip straight from the AIChief playbook. Always start with an image. Why? Because text-to-video is like rolling dice. You might get a cool shot, but it probably won't look exactly like what you imagined. With image-to-video, you control the composition, the lighting, and the subject before the AI starts moving pixels. Let's try this with a real example. I'm uploading a static image. Once the image is in, look at the right panel. You'll see 2 prompt fields. First is the basic image prompt section. You can also click the little prompt helper icon here. It auto-suggests image details if you do not want to write everything manually. The other one is the camera prompts section. This is where the magic happens. It controls how motion is created in the video. Instead of guessing how the animation will look, you can guide the camera behavior directly. I'm going to paste a cinematic motion instruction here. This gives you controlled movement instead of random animation. Now I'll keep the default video settings, format, length, and frame rate, and hit generate. After a short render, your image turns into a motion clip. You can see the camera push, the background depth, and the environmental motion. If you like the result, you can download the video directly and use it in your project right away. Vheer also lets you choose higher quality models and faster processing on the paid plans. On the free tier, you still get enough generations to test ideas and create short clips, which is perfect for experimenting before you scale. That gave us controlled camera motion. Let's switch to something faster, a tool that turns ideas into realistic animated clips in seconds. This is Grok. The layout here is simple. You've got a prompt bar at the bottom and a mode selector beside it. You can start with an image or just text. Let's do image to video first. I'm uploading this penguin image. Once it's in, I paste my motion prompt here in the prompt bar. This tells Grok what action and style I want in the clip. Make sure you switch the mode to video. Set duration to 6 seconds. Keep the default aspect ratio and preset. Then hit generate. After a short render, the static image turns into a motion clip. You can preview it, download it, or redo it with one click. You can also use the text-to-video feature the same way. Instead of uploading an image, just enter your scene prompt and click Generate. Grok turns your text into a motion clip you can preview and download right away. It's great when you do not have an image and just want to build a shot from an idea. The last tool doesn't get much hype, but it solves a problem most AI video tools still struggle with. This is Meta AI. The interface here is simple and clean. Let's start with image-to-video testing. I uploaded an image. Enter a prompt describing the action. Then click Animate. After a short wait, the image turns into a motion clip with no watermark. You can preview the result immediately. From here, you can add music, change the visual style, generate variations, or download the video. Everything stays inside the same workspace. Meta also works well for text-to-video. Instead of uploading an image, just type your idea. Meta generates multiple versions from the same prompt, so you can choose the one that fits best. Compared to the first two tools, Meta AI stands out when it comes to detailed motion and character actions. So, now you've seen how each tool behaves in real use. When you already have an image and want control over how the shot moves, Vheer is the place to start. When you want to turn an idea into a realistic animated clip quickly, Grok gets you there with almost no setup. And when your video depends on people moving, reacting, or expressing emotion, that's where Meta AI shines. Each tool solves a different part of the process. But when you use them together, they give you a simple workflow where you can test ideas, build clips, and download results without watermarks and without paying just to experiment. That's the real win here. If this breakdown helped you, hit the like button so more creators can find it. And let me know in the comments, which tool are you most excited to try first? If you want more practical AI workflows, props, and step-by-step tutorials, make sure you subscribe. And do not forget to join the free AIChief newsletter. The link is in the description. I'll see you in the next one.